Hello there and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amber Dawn and I am here to give you a collective reading. At first I wanted to do a reading about loved ones and the current situation. But then I was guided to do a reading on loved ones that have passed and what they would like to tell you. So Spirit, I call you in as a guide to give us the messages that we all need to hear about what our loved ones would like to say that have passed and are on the other side. I only invite messages from pure love and light and from the highest good and what we must know at this time. So Spirit, please connect us. Wow. And tell us what we need to know about our loved ones on the other side and what they would like to tell us. Thank you. Here we go. Okay. Lately, they've really liked me to split the deck. What would our loved ones like to tell us at this point? What would Spirit like to tell us? Are there any messages that we need to hear at this time? Thank you. I have unlimited potential and claim my purpose. All I need is within me. My community is supportive, loving, and active in the world. So what Spirit wants us to know is that maybe by losing an individual has created an insecurity within our life. There we go. And it's made some of you lose track of who you are and what your potential is and what your meaning of life is. And so they are asking for you to come within yourself, go within yourself and see your true beauty and potential. Because our lives are definitely made to be shared with other people, but they're not meant to hold us back from our potential. So when people come in and out of our lives, it's all for something more to keep us strong and divinely connected to Source and to our true potential. And when we lose these people, sometimes we can lose ourselves. And we put a whole lot of emphasis on how these people have affected our lives, but we forget about how much our own soul affects our lives. And so they're reminding you to allow for those meaningful experiences with the ones that we have loved and lost, to allow for that to engulf our whole, what am I trying to say? They want for you to appreciate the experiences and the knowledge that you learned from these people, but not to allow for their being gone to affect our current situation and take us off of our path. They're asking for you to join some kind of group. or just have some friends and family. If you have friends and family to speak to, then speak to them. And to allow for them to come in and help you through the process of grief and losing someone. If you don't have people in your life that can help you, then groups may be beneficial as well. Therapy, some kind of support. Sometimes even if we talk about things to a person at a grocery store or just somebody that you feel a connection to randomly, that can be very helpful and healing. And so they want you to reach out to people and not feel like you're burdening anyone within this process. Because there are some people that we come across that actually understand what you're going through. And it would be helpful for you and that person to speak to each other. So they're asking for you to not be stubborn. Obviously be aware of who you're speaking with in your audience. But if you come across somebody who you feel a connection to, then speak with them. Because it's going to help the both of you, not just you. Okay, Spirit. What would you like to say? So we have 5 of Voices, which to me is saying pretty much what I just said. You may feel like you're trying to one-up a conversation by bringing that conversation back to yourself. For example, if you're all at dinner and you're like wanting to speak about the person that you lost, but you don't want to ruin anybody's night. And so that's just when, having discernment on whether that's the right crowd or not. But you can certainly speak your mind in front of people if you feel that vibe. So it's all about feeling the room, feeling the vibe. Because we don't want to bring anyone down, of course. But if you feel that the opportunity is right, then speak your truth and have that friendship therapy session. This may also be, for some of you out there, for somebody that you lost, they may be saying that the situation that they were in, they were constantly having to battle with their environment, with whoever was in their life. It was a winning at all cost energy. And tell us more about that. Okay, here's another 5. 5 of Materials. 3 of Materials reversed. And 9 of Materials. So for some of you, the person that is reaching out, this may be very specific, but there was a lot of tension within their situation. Or their life. Maybe they were just having a hard time within life. Like they felt like things just kept falling apart. There was no balance. It could have been with money. It could have been depression from money. or pressure from from the people in their environment. And it was just never really balanced. And there wasn't much teamwork. 3 of materials reversed. My camera doesn't want to zoom in. That's okay. So 3 of materials is no cooperation within the family unit or within their situation. Or maybe it isn't any in yours right now, currently. Maybe the departure of this person had caused a lot of imbalance within your current situation. And they're recognizing that. But they want you to know that they're free. We have 9 of materials. So they're free. They're independent. They're happy. Not that they're happy being away from you, but they are happy. They're just happy. They're on the other side now. Everything's fine. No matter what if you're having issues with family, maybe with like having to figure out what goes where to who, they're wanting you to know that no matter what happens, they're happy. So don't stress about what you may or may not get because you're afraid that the person that had left you will be sad that you didn't get that specific thing. They want you to know that they're okay. And that means nothing to them. They're past all of that. They're not in this 3D world, and it means nothing to them. As long as you carry their memory and you acknowledge them once in a while, and even that really doesn't matter to them, they're free. I wish you could see this picture. There's a girl here. I'll just show it anyway. See, you can kind of see how her hands are spread apart, and she's just happy, right? She's flying in the wind within all of these flowers. And they're living within the essence of God. And there's just love. They're not worrying about what's going on down here, and they want you to not worry about that either. Okay? Anything else? Okay, so we have 7 of materials reversed, 8 of voices reversed, and 9 of voices. So this is telling me that there has been a lot of work put into a situation that hasn't really provided any payback. So it feels like it was work that wasn't worth the time. And they know that you have had some hard times releasing this, but they see that you're starting to now. So so this is the message I'm getting is stop crying over things that you tried to do or that you wish would have happened. Because once you do that, once you realize that nothing really is in your control, and even though you worked hard on something and you didn't necessarily get the benefit of what you worked hard for, it doesn't mean that you can't just move on. And so once you realize that, you're going to be getting out of your head. There's rest that needs to happen. Overthinking. There's a lot of swords here, voices. There's also a lot of materials here. So what I'm getting from this is that there's a lot of things that are stressing you out that has to do with financial issues regarding the passing of your person. And it's stressing you out, and it's So I'm going back to the 7 of materials here. It's like not accepting what's going on because you wanted the outcome to be in a certain way. And they want to let you know that it doesn't matter what, like, there's ways to get past all of this and to have patience and to get out of your head and not to be sulking on what ifs and things like that. Interesting. So on the bottom of the deck is Page of Materials. So to me, that just means like maybe you're worried that you're not going to get something from their passing that you were promised. And so you're in your head about it. And this may not be true for you. All readings resonate with certain people and some people it doesn't. So if this doesn't resonate, of course, just come back to a different reading that may resonate with you. But they're telling you that yes, you will get through this. You will get what you needed from this. And to just get out of your head so that you're not fighting with other people and experiencing more hardships because you're so focused on this thing. I'm kind of channeling right now, so I'm not sure if this makes any sense. Let's get some more messages. Let's get some more messages, please. Sometimes our own peace of mind means more than a ring, left from your grandmother or grandfather, or, as an example. Sometimes your own peace of mind and not destroying family units just because you didn't get something that you wanted. And I understand that with certain things, like it's all about integrity and what the people in your life are doing. And you kind of get turned off by that. So I get that. But just make sure you're not matching their energy as far as that goes. And you're just letting things go as they will. If you deserve something, of course, fight for it. But don't make that your whole purpose of being here at this moment. And destroying relationships in the process. Anything else? Okay, the Tower, 9 of Pentacles again. See, we have 9 of Pentacles here again. We have the Tower. The Moon, Knight of Pentacles. There's so much money stuff here. There's secrets. There is situations that you may be having to deal with now or recently or in the future that are going to be unexpected and are going to be shaking you to your core. And that could be the loss of the person that had passed. It could be realizing that some people are super selfish and they have secrets and they only have money involved or materials involved within their goals, within their sight. Like that's... They're willing to hold on to things, or maybe there's some secrets that's being revealed. It may have had to do with somebody who was super independent, who had their own business or something. But there's some kind of fuckery going on when it comes to money. This could also mean that something is going to happen that's very sudden, that's going to lead for you or whoever involved to be very independent. And you're going to start realizing what was in the dark and how to figure things out. And that will lead you into a new area of life to be independent and make money within that. So it could be one of those stories. I've never done a reading like this before. It's very interesting to do one. I will do some again though, because we all need a little bit of... There's a lot of money involved here, so I don't know if there's some kind of family feud. If this person owned a business and you're trying to figure out what to do with it. But they're saying do what you will, but don't allow for the bullshit to destroy you, basically. These are hard to shuffle. I've actually never used these. I wonder if I should split the deck. Okay, so a Libra could be involved in the situation. Somebody is highly empathic. And if it's you, that may be why this is disturbing you so much. Because you have integrity, you're an empath. But somebody is an empath within this situation. Clear your chakras. So it's time to do a little self-care. Listen to some chakra meditations, or if you know how to clear your chakras, then do that. They're definitely suggesting that. Aromatherapy. So yeah, this is about somebody in this situation, you or someone else needs to do a lot of self-care because you or they are an empath. And empaths soak up all kinds of different energies. And it's important to rebalance your system when you're dealing with loss and when you're dealing with just different things in your life. Splitting the deck, we have prosperity. So whatever's going to happen is going to end up being beneficial for everybody involved. And don't force things. So somebody is forcing things. Somebody is trying too hard to control the situation. So they're asking for you to just chill out, or whoever's involved, just chill out. Don't force things. You're going to get prosperity in the end. Talk. Make sure to have good communication with the people that you're dealing with. Speak your pain, speak your concerns, and do it gently and groundedly. And then your ancestors are watching. And so this to me means the person that has passed, and then also their ancestors, your ancestors, they're all watching. So be mindful of that when you're dealing with situations that, from what this is showing me, is that there's a lot of turmoil and turbulence. And so they want you to know that you are being watched. And when you do things that are out of your character, they can see that. And, bloodline and characteristics of the ones they've left behind kind of reflects on them. And so they just want you to know, mind your P's and Q's, have patience, take care of yourself, get grounded again. Be balanced. Libra is the sign of balance. Be balanced, because you or whoever is involved they're an empath. And so you can allow for those really crazy energies to affect you in tumultuous ways. And that can be very detrimental to your health and your reality and what you end up manifesting in the future. Just clear your chakras, do aromatherapy, let go, let God, let what happens happen naturally, because in the end you will receive prosperity. And it may not be financially. It could just be having pride in yourself that you were calm within the situation, that you did everything that you could, and that will give you peace of mind, and that can be a form of prosperity. And of course, money and everything else can be a form of prosperity as well. So I don't know if that resonated with any of you, but if it did, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I would love to hear. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I hope you all are doing well, and we'll speak soon. Much love and good luck.